Hi everyone. I know it's been a long time, but fine. So, I got many mails and many wishes and many comments in my comment box, and I'm so thankful and happy for those people who appreciate and who are learning something out of this. But after 3 or 4 videos, I got just little disappointed, and yeah, with some of the comments and some of the mails, few people told me it's sleepy, it's boring. So yes, of course it's boring because it's not a makeup tutorial channel, or it's not a dance video, it's not a song video, it's related to studies. And when it's of not your field, then I would definitely not say or recommend you to watch this. Better you just watch something else. So now, from now onwards, nobody is going to use my comment box like that. And if you're still using to write such stuff, now that is not going to affect me at all, because due to that I just stopped making videos, and I can see many people who were really trying to learn something have suffered a lot. Suffered in terms of they wanted to learn things and they were really into this, because through mails I can see the detailing and the level of detailing people have started doing after my videos. They just told me, they just sent me some of the drawings and all that, ma'am, we have done this, we have done that, can you please come up with some new videos? So yeah, here I am. And one girl wrote me in my comment box, it's rude to say, but then complete what you started. So it's not rude to say actually, but then yeah, here I am. So earlier what I was doing is I was telling you that I'll tell you history and technical stuff and all everything. I think that becomes an obligation for me, that after this chapter I have to tell you this. So I don't want to put myself in that obligation. So from now onwards, let's start from basic things. We'll start. I'll tell you one thing: before doing anything, you just have to read the drawing. You have to understand the drawing with the architect, whomsoever is involved. Or else, if you are capable enough to understand the drawing, you can understand it on your own. It's not a rocket science. It's very easy. If you are of this field, of course you can understand. If you are not also, then with the help of someone who is already working, or being someone's assistant, you can understand the things. And after 10 or 12 drawings, reading and going to the site and matching the drawing, you can understand, yeah, what is this drawing about. And yeah, so I'll start from residence. The first thing, whatever we provide or we design, or interior designers work start from, that is plumbing, electric, ceiling, flooring, furniture designing, and rest of the designings come under interior designing, right? So the first step is, before plastering is done, some people want their toilets in a concealed way. One of my client, Mr. Kiri, is such a wonderful client. Him and his wife, I adore them. They're like wonderful couple, and they're wonderful clients of mine. So yeah, they were there are some clients like that who doesn't want any accessory coming out of their wall. They want to create niche in the wall so they can keep their stuff inside the wall. So I'll tell you one thing: suppose this is the plain wall, you create a niche is something you carve the wall up to the requirement, like 4 inches, 5 inches. Some people make it up to 2.5 inches, so you can keep your shampoo bottles or soap cases or whatever inside there. And some people carve the niche just behind the WC, so they can put their toilet papers. They don't want toilet paper holders, they don't want rods for the towels and all. They want everything to be carved inside the wall, the niche, and they want to keep their stuff inside that makes you, that gives a look like neat and clean look of a toilet. And even I prefer that. But some people want accessories also, so it's our job. It's being an interior designer, you have to work with everything, with accessories, with niche, with many stuff. So yeah, that was an example. So we'll start from the plumbing itself, that how we understand, or how we get the plumbing drawing. Some architects prepare the plumbing drawing, and some clients want the plumbing according to the interior designer. Or if the architect has already prepared, then you go and understand the positions and all, everything is according to the client's requirement or not. So the first thing, there are many points in plumbing. I'll tell you, in plumbing drawing, plumbing, electric, in toilet. This is completely coming into the toilet. Today I'm explaining the toilet. For someday I'll explain the kitchen and then the living room, because explaining one side plumbing and then for electric, तो फिर उसको coordinate करना, that becomes little difficult with every part of your house. So better I'll explain every part of your house. So within that part I'll explain you whatever the things come. So I think by that time that room or that particular area is completed, you will come to know what requirements we have to fulfill within this room. So in a toilet you need this plumbing, electrical, flooring, partition, ventilation, lighting, accessories, space utilization. So these all things, and drainage and the pipeline drawing and everything, these come under toilet. So today we will cover plumbing. Plumbing is a very important part of our house. So we have to, take care it in a way where you fulfill all the technical requirement with your client's requirement. You have to club them both and come up with an idea that gives a proper, a requirement fulfilled kind of feeling to the client. And when usability point is also very important. So I'll just show you how it starts. Suppose the maximum standards of toilets are generally 6 feet, and this is 4 feet. So see, this is the door entry and this is 6 feet and this is 4 feet, right? So plumbing mein pehla point you have to take care is bifurcate the wet area and the dry area, because a toilet is used in both the ways, right? Dry area is for your wash basin and for your WC. Wet area is for your bathing and all. Some people just mix it like anything. No, we didn't have the space, so how do we manage? I'll tell you how to manage. You can manage 30 inches toilet. If it is long, like 5 feet also, you can manage. And that is the minimum toilet you will get. उससे कम में तो कोई बनाते भी नहीं है. And if it is there also, we have to work. That's what our job is, right? So bifurcate and understand the wet area and the dry area. Suppose this is 6 feet, right? So 6 feet may, for bathing, you need at least is 30 inches or 3 feet. So you divide 3 feet out of this. So the wet area has to be in the corner. So the bathing is done here and rest of the area is dry. It is only possible when you keep the wet area at the corner, at the end of your toilet. So suppose this is the wet area. You put the shower panel here, and while entrance itself, it's your wash basin, WB, and this is your WC, right? So this is the door, this is your wash basin, this is your WC, and this partition that is showing the shower area. So this is the wet area and this is the dry area. So this and this area has to be bifurcated. So that is the first thing you're going to do when you get a toilet drawing. Once you bifurcate it, then you have to understand the client's budget and the requirements. According to that, you're going to select the fittings like WC, sanitary ware and all everything. That what kind of bowl is appropriate for that area of wash basin bowl I'm talking about. So what is the sink bowl that is appropriate? Is it too big? Is it too small? Some people want it very deep. Some people are okay with semi-curvical bowls also. So you can counsel the client and then you can know what exactly they want. So this is how you have to bifurcate and understand the fittings. Okay. So one more thing. When you select a WC, there are many kind of internal fittings into that. So you have to understand the system, that is the system concealed or it is not concealed. Concealed systems are the system through which flush system takes place, that is being concealed in some of the fittings and some of them are non-concealed. So you have to understand according to the client requirement, do they want concealed or non-concealed? According to that only rest of the plastering work and the pipeline work will go. Okay. So, and the wash basin according to the client's requirement. Yeah, so this is about the plumbing. See, the partition and the material specification I already told you. Usage according to the client is like how the clients uses. And now the thing is, many people provide pipeline drawing to the client and many people don't. Okay, I'll tell you why you have to provide pipeline drawing to the client. Because once you have done your work and after that कभी कोई leakage या कोई problem आती है, then how does the client know where the pipeline is going? He'll drill out somewhere, because some people take the pipeline from the ground itself. One single pipeline of water supply goes and is distributed into the various segments like WC and shower area and everywhere. Some people make separate pipes also. Some people make single pipeline and they make the distributions for that. For that reason, where the pipe in the wall it's going. Say suppose it is the wall and this is the wash basin, this is the mirror, and this is the WC, and this is the shower panel. I'll show you. This is the wash basin, this is the WC, this is the shower panel. So wash basin का pipe यहाँ से कैसे गया? Like is it straight or is it like slant? Some people, mostly builders, do that to cut the cost. Because if they go this and this, the pipeline is taking little more coverage, and if they do it slant, the pipeline is not taking more coverage. They basically do it in electrical points, which is not correct, not correct, because whenever there is a remodule work or anything renovation like that, this is the basic understanding of any person, any architect, because that's what we study. Keep pipeline, if it is a switchboard, either it will go downwards, either it will go upwards, or this or this. Slant is not the correct way to pass on any line. So but then builder do to cut the cost. So here you know one more point. Whenever you go to a builder's site, you can know who is cutting the cost and what they are doing and all everything. So whenever you're buying a house or something like that, you have to check on that, how the electric lines are going, how the plumbing lines are going. It's a good practice to do that. Yeah, so you have to provide the pipeline drawing to the client for sure. So I think within plumbing in the sense, this is the first segment of plumbing. What is separation of wet area and dry area? So within this, these points are covered. I think for now this is good. And after this I'm going to launch another video today itself that will be about the electric requirements in a toilet. These were the basic plumbing requirement in a toilet from an interior designer, and some I'll tell you the partition and everything. What is the minimum requirement for that? What is the minimum requirement for a WC's height, wash basin's height? I'll tell you all of that. That will come in the dimension segment. This was just a separation for both of the areas. Yeah, so in my next video I'm going to tell you about the electric part. Bye.